Before we fall into tonight's proceedings, I'd like to extend a welcome acknowledgement to the traditional owners of the land we stand by today, the Kumi Nation. Oh, 1 second. Here we go. I'd like to extend an acknowledgement and respect to elders both past, present, and future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cadence the Showcase. My name is William Frederick Tremaine, and I am your MC for the evening. The best, the face that runs this place, the detective noir of Crime City. And I'm here to give you the greatest show of your lifetime. Tonight, we're going to be giving you 5 acts, 5 beautiful acts, and in between, our judges over here will be judging them very thoroughly, with the best criteria possible to figure out who will be getting the wonderful prize of an official JMC recording showcase. So, without further ado, I think it's time we brought on our first act. Our first act of the evening is the wonderful Kevin Sylvester. He is a Melbourne-based DJ, producer. He is a classically trained pianist and cellist. He's going to give you this almost cyberpunk, but good, idea of what a music landscape can really look like. Here you are, Kevin Sylvester.
Ra. Plotting my revenge for the backlash. There's a dark side of me you probably ain't met yet. Bloodshed just to fill the void in me. Now you got me upset, I can't be acting orderly. I'll catch you on an ordinary day, there's no way to defend. I mean, say come take the blame cause you're the reason I am. These are parts of my dichotomy I'll always resist. Before my actions y'all never repent. They like to tell me I'm insane, but they're the reason I turned out this way. They like to shame me, call me crazy, tell me only God can save me. The heart breaks the cycle and I won't stop till I die. So what you back? So what you back? That's right. So what you back? I got blood on my hands, but they won't understand. I won't follow commands. So much your back. We get a lost to run. Brought you some roses, but I just wanted to give you the thorns. You think that I'm the one. Angel as the first, but later and not just see my one. I really wanna be a person, but radio's on my hands and it's everywhere. Triggers like a gun, but we're just bullets collide. They all like to tell me I'm insane, but they're the reason I turned out this way. They like to shame me, call me crazy, tell me only God can save me. The heart is a cycle and it won't stop till I die. So what you back? So what you back? That's right. So what you back? I got blood on my hands, but they won't understand. I don't follow commands. So what you back? Used to be the victim, became a villain when they left me. They betrayed me. All the stars they left me started a fire beneath me. This heart breaks cycle and I won't stop till I die. Till I die. Let you die. That's right. So what you die. So what you die. So what you die.
Thank you. So this next song is probably one of my favorite songs that I've ever written. And it tells the story of this little boy who swore to never touch a cigarette in his life, and he lost his innocence. He ended up becoming a nicotine addict. And yeah, this song's called Cigarette, and I hope you enjoy.
I'm just a kid, a weird fucking kid. I don't know shit about life as you think. I thought that my mother knew everything. Turns out that she's just as clueless as me. I'm so full of shit, my ignorance is bliss. I thought that our money magically had piss. I don't know the dread that my parents had left to get them through life, just to be right here. A weird fucking kid, my energy shows. I'm just a kid that you don't even know. A kid that sits in a front row of class. The kid that eats lunch on his own lonely ass. I'm just a kid, I don't know shit, but I know I'm a good kid and calm as a bitch. I can't go back in time, good kids don't cry. I'll take some more pills and I'll be alright. Please, if you can, give me a chance. Look through my eyes and tell me what you see. Do you think you have grown? Do you think you were wiser? Now pick up the phone and call home tonight. It feel a burn inside your head as you try to forget. You lit a cigarette, didn't care about the consequence. It feel a burn inside your head, filled with regret. Whoa.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Sylvester. So Kevin, I've got a bit of a question for you. So when you're making some music or some just sounds, what inspires you when you're making them? Is it just like you hear a certain set of sounds and you're like, oh, that sounds nice, let's expand that? Or is it something else?
I really like to write from characters. Like, I think it's very limiting to write from personal experience, especially being such a young age. Sometimes I just love to like imagine an imaginary scenario and just think of a character and just kind of whip up something, and then I think that's where I go from there. I normally write the lyrics first, and then I'll start on the production and everything else.
Fantastic. All right, so let's go see what our judges think. Come on, Kevin. Let's walk down. We don't really have any music for this, so you're just going to listen to me talk. Come on. Sorry if the mic's a little bit sweaty, but here you go.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Is this working? It is. Awesome. I really loved that. I didn't know where you were going to go when you started rapping, and then you went to a whole different place when you brought in the singing as well. And I loved how versatile that you were with that. To me, it sounds like soundtrack music. I really see that being placed in a game or a film or something like that. And I was thinking, with how much edge that you have to the sound, it would be kind of cool to like really develop yourself as a performer. And it's interesting you said that you write like from a character perspective sometimes, and I was thinking, in terms of branding and things going forward as a performer, you could maybe look at maybe creating a look or a bit of a persona on stage that matches that edge that you have in the songs. That was kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But really loved it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Kevin. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, really enjoyed your performance. I really liked how on you were from the get-go. Like you knew when you were, performing, and it was very evident, and that was great. Production sounds great. Singing's awesome. Love the diversity. I really like that you had a big ballad for the second tune. I really like what you write about. It's clear from the songs that you are clear on what your kind of theme or your kind of trajectory is. So it was really interesting to hear that little brief interview and hear that you write from the character point of view. I think that's a really strong thing. You've got a lot going for you because you've got a great modern kind of aesthetic, but you've also got a strong kind of sort of traditional, if you will, musical background. So you've got a lot of skills, a lot of great stage presence. I think you're going to go a long way and have a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.
Wow, is this thing on? That was great. Like the previous judges have said, it great song choice. You showed us the rapping style. You showed us the ballad style. It was great presentation. You've obviously spent a lot of time in the thinking about the production and how it's going to sound. And what else could I say? It was. I would have liked to hear a bit more, just your vocals sort of on their own. But you're doing really well. It sounds fantastic. I'm wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
For our next act, she is a lyrical visionary. She takes the pain and emotion she has in life and turns those experiences into raw song power, raw presence on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Win Rose.
Thanks, everyone. This first song is an original I wrote when I was 17. Sort of details how friends and I would sort of look on one of my friends passing due to mental health. So I'll just get everything playing for you now. So I lost my way. I ain't thinking about my health. Yeah, I lost you, so I lost myself. I think of you every day. I thought you could hold my hand when I throw up. I thought I could hold up, but I'm falling through. You were my way, you were my light, but it's gone out, nothing to hold tight. You were my way, you were my light. Now I'm drowning in the dark, can't breathe alright. Yeah, I'm lost in a sea of you. always here for you. I didn't know I needed you to, but I just can't set you free. How do I move on? How do I breathe? I thought you could hold up, hold my hair when I throw up. But how do I hold up? 'Cause I'm falling through. You were my way, you were my light, but it's gone out, nothing to hold tight. You were my way, you were my light. Now I'm drowning in the dark, can't breathe alright. Yeah, I'm lost in a sea of you. Now I'm left to hold up, hold my hair when I throw up. But how do I hold up? I'm falling, I'm falling. You were my way, you were my light, but it's gone out, nothing to hold tight. You were my way, you were my light. Now I'm drowning in the dark, can't breathe alright. You were my way, you were my light, but it's gone out, nothing to hold tight. You were my way, you were my light. I feel so lost, can't breathe alright. Yeah, I'm lost in a sea of you.
Thanks so much, everyone. This next song is called Dance Around This. I wrote and produced it last year, and hopefully it's going to be an upcoming release of this year. It's sort of about two friends who have feelings for each other, but they don't really want to sort of hurt the friendship. I'll come up with a word. They don't want to hurt the friendship or lose the trust that they have and that kind of thing, but they just kind of want to go for it at the same time. So this is Dance Around This.
Something's gotta give, something's gotta go. This obstacle between us we can't let go. I know that it's safer just to hide. We're pushing past our fears, make us feel alive. I'm always one to hold on to this hope. Some say I never know when to let go, but I think you're worth it, I think you're worth it. Do you think that I'm worth it too? 'Cause we can keep on dancing around this. Somebody's gotta get the courage, make the move. Yeah, don't wanna keep on dancing around this. 'Cause my head is spinning and my heart is tired. I'm wondering what you'd say to keep me from walking away. I don't wanna dance around this anymore. Just dance into my arms like you did my heart. Feels like a piece is missing when you're not around. Drowning in the silence, 6 feet underground. I know that it's scary to say how we feel, but I don't want to live in that fear anymore. I'm always one to hold on to this hope. Some say I never know when to let go, but I think you're worth it, I think you're worth it. Do you think that I'm worth it too? 'Cause we can't keep on dancing around this. Somebody's gotta get the courage, make the move. Yeah, don't wanna keep on dancing around this. 'Cause my head is spinning and my heart is tired. I'm wondering what you'd say to keep me from walking away. I don't wanna dance around this anymore. Just dance into my arms like you did my heart. I'm always one to hold on to this hope. I never know when to let go, but I think you're worth it, I know you're worth it, and I hope I'm worth it too. 'Cause we can't keep on dancing around this. Somebody's what you say to keep me from walking away. I don't wanna dance around this anymore. Just dance into my arms like you did my heart. Oh, 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 Thanks, everyone.
All right. So, Win, thank you for performing. Now, obviously, your songs are very emotionally raw. So, I want to ask you, can you just tap into that and then create a song? Or does it always have to be fueled off an experience you had?
It's a little bit of both, honestly. Like sometimes there are situations I go through where songs, they just come out of nowhere. I've got a verse or a chorus or a melody that pops into my head and I just have to write everything down that I'm feeling at that point in time. But other times there's just sort of situations that pop into my head and I'm like, oh, I can write about this. But then they become more powerful when I'm in that emotion as well.
All right, fantastic. So, while we're walking down, I'm going to throw it to the judges right now. So, let's walk down. Let's go.
Yeah, okay. This thing on. Yeah.
You're allowed to talk like as we're walking down.
Oh, that's okay.
Just step right there.
Win, that was awesome. Let's see, I've just put down you've got a great stage present and you knocked my techniques down and well-written songs. Yeah, you just got to, keep at it. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
That was awesome.
Thanks. Loved it. Really powerful lyrics. I'm also really sorry that you had to go through the loss of your friend.
Haven't, so thank you. That was sort of a hypothetical situation.
Okay, well that's great. Do you play instruments?
Yeah, I play guitar and keys a little bit.
I think that as you sort of develop yourself as an artist, it would be really great to see some of that on stage, especially for something when you're covering those really raw and emotional topics. It's it really helps the audience to draw into you and your experience. Really love the songs. To me, as an artist manager, I can see that it's quite clear what your demographic would be. I think you'd be very easy to market to that demographic. So, which I think is young girls, sort of teenage girls, girls in their early 20s, and I think that your content really speaks to their lived experience, and I think that's great. Well done.
Thank you so much.
How's it going?
Not bad. How are you?
But full disclosure, I know Win Rose, so I don't want to break any rules here. Great performance, loved it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not easy to get up on a stage on your own in front of a crowd in a big kind of quiet room and just kind of own it. And I think you did a really good job of doing that. It's really, it's hard. It's hard.
Thank you.
It's really hard. So you did a great job. Great songs, great pop tunes, and I can just sort of reiterate what's been said. There's a clear market for that music, and I think the more you play, the better you'll get, and it's just onwards and upwards, I would say.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, well done.
Our next act. He is a Vietnamese-born beatboxer and looper. He is one of the first beatboxers and loopers in all of Vietnam, and he came third in the Asian Beatboxing and Looping Championships. He uses his mouth, only his mouth alone, to create this sense of jazz, hip-hop, and blues. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Twan SS.
Hi everyone, I'm Tuan SS. So everything you hear now is all from my mouth, 100% vocal. There's the first song is called I Don't Think So.
One day she told me that she had to go because of some reason that I never know. She told me forget her, find someone else, but maybe you know I don't think so. Da 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 da. I don't think so, baby.
Okay, your turn. Yeah.
One day she told me that she had to go because of some reason that I never know. She told me forgetting her, find someone else, but baby, you know I don't think so. I don't think so, baby. I don't think so, baby. I don't think so,
Thank you.
Thank you for singing with me to make some noise for you guys. Yeah, seriously, make some noise for all of you guys. You guys are amazing. The next song is called Drunk. Don't get drunk today. I get drunk after that, but the song is called Drunk. I can't drink, but I love writing about drinking. Okay, let's go. I'm still drunk. Hey, look, are you having fun? He looked at the dog, he said it's a cat. He doesn't know how to light a cigarette because he's drunk. He's freaking drunk. And I say drunk, drunk, 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 drunk. And I say he looked at the dog, he said it's a cat. He doesn't know how to light a cigarette because he's drunk. He's breaking down. One more time. I say drunk, drunk, drunk. And 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 I say drunk. My name is Cadence. Drunk. And I say thank you very much. Drunk, drunk. And I say drunk, drunk, drunk. And I say drunk, 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 drunk. Thank you very much.
Stick. So, Tuan, you are one of the first Vietnamese beatboxers and loopers out there. Do you wear that badge with pride, honor, disappointment that there aren't more people? How do you feel about that?
I think first, I think I'm very proud to be one of the first people who bring beatboxing to people. Yeah, and I feel more proud of the community because there are only maybe three beatboxers like me in Vietnam, and we all used to be in the top 5 of the Asia. So that was my biggest prize for me.
Okay, so we're going to throw it to the judges, of course, so you can start deliberating as we're walking down. Let's go.
All right, pressure. I'm delivering. More full disclosure, I know Tuan as well, so I'm not a plant. I'm genuinely impartial. By the way, where were you in my theory class this morning? No, that was really great. Thank you. I've actually had a lot of chats with Tuan recently about gigs and about what he does and about doing stuff in Melbourne, but I actually hadn't heard you play live. So that was amazing. Thank you so much. Also, I did some looping on the weekend. It's really hard, just in case anyone doesn't know that, it's really hard to just get technically working, much less make it engaging, confident, great swingy feels that you've got. And then there's all this extra kind of jazz improv stuff. There's a lot of kind of on-the-fly manipulation. I mean, it's technically really impressive. Like, there's just not many people who can do it that well. So really, really great, and just good songs as well. You know, because you can loop up stuff, and it just is a thing that repeats over and over and over again. But you've got songs, which is amazing. So well done, thank you.
Well, I was captivated right from the very beginning. So well done. It's just super interesting and just draws you right in. I loved the Louis Armstrong sort of vibe vocal. Is that an influence? Yeah. It's so great. And just kind of like that vibe, you've got the beats happening and all that sort of thing, and then you've got the horn sounds and that kind of vocal, and I'm like, well, am I in 2022 or am I in 1922? Where am I? And it's just so much fun. You're super engaging and very charming. Do you currently gig and perform at the moment?
Yeah, I perform weekly in 4 weeks at the Whole Lotta Love Bar.
Yep.
James recommend me, so thank you, James.
Local.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So it's just my first step playing music here.
Have you ever busked?
No, I have never busked before.
I reckon people on the streets would love you.
Oh yeah.
I would have a think about doing that, especially now that people are out and about again in the city. I think that you'd be really engaging. You'd get a really good crowd if you did something like that. And love the scat at the end. That was unreal. That was so good. Well done.
Thank you very much.
What they said. I think you should be gigging. Honestly, I think it's got a rather broad market. And not just Whole Lot of Love Bar, or just you've just captivated the audience. You had us, got us participating. It was fantastic. As you've said, it's very hard to throw loops with the speed that you do. It's great. What else have I written? I've been writing in the dark, so you should maybe do some collaboration with some. You're doing the beatboxing, and then you've got someone else singing as well. That'd be fantastic as well. And your confidence is awesome as well, and just getting everyone involved and making us laugh. That's what it's all about. That's great. Thanks.
Thank you.
Our next act. She is a Melbourne-born, Shanghai-raised singer/songwriter, and she came up with her debut EP, Small World, back in 2021, and her debut single, Faith in Rainy Days. Ladies and gentlemen, Isabel Davis.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for the intro, Will. How great is Will? The first song I'm playing for everyone tonight is called Learn and Grow. And so I just wanted to say thank you all for being here, and thank you to everyone watching from home. It's good to be here. Words fail me, I forget how to speak. I don't know what I mean, and that's okay. Breaking through what I thought I knew. I'm not afraid of you standing in my way. I never thought alone I was enough, but I have learned that I can be quite tough. And on this journey, learning to love me, there's no one else that I would rather be. Standing tall, learn to embrace your flaws. Start to forgive them all, they're a part of you. Things they say may never go away. Tell yourself that's okay, they don't define you. I'm starting to enjoy my time alone. It makes me happy knowing that I've grown. And though I know there's work still to be done, I'm free to let myself just have some fun. Letting go, accepting what I don't know, acknowledging all mistakes help you grow.
Thanks very much. This next one is called Asthma, and I wrote it at a time in my life when I convinced myself I had asthma, rather than just coping with my anxiety.
I am craving the connection that you feel when you've been heard, because lately I've been let down and denied a final word. I am yearning for a solace that is only found in sleep, cause my brain's been running non-stop now for weeks. I take a puff of my reliever, feel my body start to shake, cause the weight in my chest isn't asthma, it's what's keeping me awake. As if the whole world was on fire and no one could be saved. If death won't take me higher, I don't want to reach my grave, and I don't want to be awake. I don't want to be awake. I am tired of speculating on what may or may not be, sifting through a mental log of all the new fish in the sea. And my heart is tired too, she takes a rest for just a beat. When she starts again, I gasp in sweet relief. I take a puff of my reliever, feel my body start to shake, cause the weight in my chest isn't asthma, it's what's keeping me awake. As if the whole world was on fire and no one could be saved. If death won't take me higher, I don't want to reach my grave, and I don't want to be awake. I don't want to be awake. I've had enough, it's getting late. I've learned I can't negotiate. The dread's too strong, and I am barely holding on. For all it took to get me here, it breaks my heart to lose to fear again. Will it ever end? I take a puff of my reliever, feel my body start to shake, cause the weight in my chest isn't asthma, it's what's keeping me awake. As if the whole world was on fire and no one could be saved. If death won't take me higher, I don't want to reach my grave, and I don't want to be awake. I don't want to be. I don't want to be. I don't want to be.
Fantastic. So, Isabel, you are having an upcoming debut album. So what can we, viewers, expect to see out of that album musically, emotionally, or in terms of story?
Amazing. Thank you, Will. So my the music that I released last year, my EP and my single, was very much about me. I was excited to do it, and I wanted to do it all by myself. So with the exception of my producer, who was incredibly helpful, I kind of mostly did everything myself. And through that process, which was awesome, I learned that I'd really love to collaborate more. So the next album will be much more of a collaboration with other artists, other instrumentalists. I'm a singer first and foremost, so it'll be really great to have, someone who's spent as much time playing guitar as I have singing, playing guitar, and the same for all the other instruments that I intend to have there. So long story short, it'll be collaborative. And it'll have, because of that, it'll just be a bit more exciting, I think, for listeners.
Fantastic. Okay, let's see what the judges thought. Let's walk down. All right, let's go.
You have to press the button.
Careful here.
Oh, we're back on. Okay, great. I was going to say I'll wait until Isabel's facing us before we start talking. I have met Isabel before, so I'll just do my due diligence and disclose that also. Really awesome. Well done. You're really comfortable on stage, and it shows, and I think that kind of helps the audience become at ease and be engaged with you. And then you deliver a really genuine performance where I feel like you're really in the song, and I think that's, it's just nice to watch. And as something I really love in artists is you're a storyteller, and I think that, not everybody is. You can sort of tell. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Sorry, guys. You're a great storyteller.
Thank you.
And I was really pleased to hear that with your upcoming album that you're going to be collaborating a little bit more. I loved your first song, Just You, but when I listened to your second song, I thought, I can really hear a band behind that. So I'm really excited to hear what comes next from you.
Thank you.
Well, what you said. That was fantastic. You sold it, It's sort of, stage presence and your delivery, your intonation. It was all great, I wish you all the best in the future. It'll be great to hear a band behind you, as we've said.
Yeah. So thanks very much.
Thanks so much. That was really awesome. That Asthma tune that's a cracker tune. That's a really good tune. I think it's hard to be yourself when you're an artist, and I think you are. You've got a sound and an approach that shows that you're comfortable with who you are and comfortable singing about, ideas that are true for you rather than trying to sound like other people. And I don't know, we don't have to analyse what that is, but I get there's this hint of musical theatre, which I like. I don't know if that's a thing that you're into.
I studied music theatre at uni, yeah.
Okay, right, cool. And that's there, but it's in this pop song context, and then I like there's a little bit of an Aussie accent inflection in there too. So it really just feels like a unique blend of who you really are. And that's really hard to do, to just be yourself. Great lyrics, wonderful.
Thank you.
Really enjoyed it, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Go sit. Brush the reserve slot. From shoegaze to funk and folk, let's give you our final act of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, when you listen to them, what's up? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, you'd never know what you're going to expect from them, okay? You could be standing there, right there, floating in space like a twilight, then a ship comes by. You stare at that ship for a while, someone comes out. Is it your friend Josh? I don't know who that is, but it might be Will Tremaine. You might want to find out. But don't check that out, because ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, Melbourne-based band, Slow.
Don't you worry, I'll probably forget it in the morning. But I still wanna know the truth, though, darling. I can't help myself thinking about you, you, oh, you. Thinking about you. Thinking about you, you, oh, you. Thinking about you, you, oh, you. I can be so weak, but now I can't hold it. When you pass me by, we both know who I found here, and oh, I know it's such an awful mess I've made, but I can't help myself thinking about you, you, oh, you. Thinking about you, you, oh, you. Thinking about you, you, oh, you. Thinking about you, you, oh, you.
Thanks, guys. Just firstly, could I have my keys just a little bit up in the fallback? Thank you. Well, that was a lot of fun, and it was so good watching the other artists perform. They were all amazing. This is our first actual performance as a collective. We're called Slow, but pronounced S-L-A-U-X, if you're wondering how to pronounce it. That first song was called Take 9, and that has been in our repertoire for quite a little bit. But this next one is a new one. It's called Calm, and the reason I called it that is because, well, it starts off, it doesn't sound very calm, but my kind of mentality around it was, my thought was, I wanted to make a song like that kind of represented like anxiety and stuff like that, and then the moment you have when you want to get out of it and you kind of just daydream and think about a better life and a better situation. So it kind of has a bit of a parallel in it. So yeah, that's the next song, Calm.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So, Tom. So, Slow casts a pretty wide net with the genres they're a part of, don't you think? Yes, that is correct. Okay. So, do you think in terms of the future of the band, are you going to more tightly define yourselves, or maybe are you just going to keep it to the music says what the music says?
Yeah, good question. I think all of us together have a lot of different influences and different interests in music. So, I mean, a few of these songs we play tonight have gone through lots of different phases between what they actually sound like. So I think, yeah, it kind of just, we do what the music is kind of telling us to do at the time. And yeah, we don't want to really lock ourselves into any sound. So yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, let's go over to the judges. I'm going to walk you down. Yeah. Well, just unless everyone else wants to come, you got to go around this part. Okay. It's dangerous the other way.
So we got one band member. Great. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks. What's your name, sorry? Tom, how's it going? Look, I love rock bands. I mean, I'm a 4-year-old white guy in a denim jacket, so
yeah,
you know, yeah, I like rock bands. And I really like, I don't know what you guys listen to. I don't know, it's some kind of post-punk, post-hardcore thing, or a bit of indie and a bit of psych rock, or whatever it is, though. It doesn't really, yeah, it doesn't really matter, because I think what's good about what you're doing here is that you don't sound like anyone else that I've heard, and I think that's really awesome. I mean, I've said similar things to other artists tonight too. There's a lot of really boring music out there that just sounds like other boring music, and so whenever I hear something, I'm a bit like, oh, cool, that's a bit weird. Then that always makes me interested.
Yep.
Now, there's probably going to be lots of other people you come across who tell you to make your songs shorter and cut out the cool weird bit with the noisy guitar part.
Yep.
I'd encourage you not to do that, or at least save some songs with the weird bits.
Sure.
Because I think that's probably what makes you interesting. It's the collective stuff that all the gang are listening to that makes it cool. You got a great aesthetic. You just play, and have fun, and you'll do great. Thank you.
That's the goal.
Hi.
Hello.
I was going to ask you how long you guys had been together, but you've said that it's recent sort of conglomeration.
Yeah. So I didn't actually introduce the band. So on the guitars and the other keys was Gabby. On the lead guitar was Josh. On the drums was Shevin. And actually Georgia on the bass, but she's filling in for us tonight because our bass couldn't make it, but thanks to Georgia. But me and Gabby originally started just making music together in around 2015, 2016. So we've been at this kind of sound for a while. But yeah, collectively just us, it's been, a few weeks, honestly, yeah.
Fantastic. And so is the band, with the exception of your lovely fill-in bass player, are you planning to continue together as a band?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
Oh, fantastic. Yep. That's awesome. I really, my notes were, I kind of loved, I got kind of a 70s kind of a shoegaze sort of vibe from it, and I love that. And I think your look kind of emulates that as well. And I sort of thought to myself, that it would be really cool if, I agree, you need to get out and gig, lots.
Yep.
As many gigs as you can get. And then as you're sort of developing your sound and playing, you could also have a think about developing a more cohesive look as well, so that everyone on stage, leave nobody in doubt whose show they're at when they come to your show. And yeah, really looking forward to seeing what's to come, because, it is a little bit different. It's not, the same old, and can't wait to see what's next.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, it was great. A couple of weeks, you reckon? that was really good. With a fill-in bass player on top, that's quite some effort. It was great. Off to a slow start, but hey, slow. I dig it.
There you go.
As the others have said, it's just the psychedelic rock's a thing at the moment, I suppose, and 70s music is making a comeback. Rock and roll ain't dead, man, and you've just proved it tonight. That's great. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, how good has tonight been? Yeah, that's what I want to hear, baby. All right, so our judges right now are deliberating, and they're going to be picking the winner of tonight. What do they win? What do our fantastic performing artists win? They win a professional JMC Academy recording session of one of the songs they probably performed tonight. This could be career defining, career starting. Anything could happen with such a beautiful recording session. You thought that, maybe it was a bit shoddy when we were going upstairs or something like that, but trust me, okay? You're not getting the start, the absolute start of what quality production looks like. JMC has something that no other school offers, and that is the recording session that will start anyone's career. So, let's bring it to the judges. Judges, have you decided who has won? Because I have not been given a letter or anything yet. All right, fine. I'll keep talking then. I'll talk about what I liked. All right, I'll talk about exactly what I liked. I'm going to talk about why this show is fantastic, okay? This show has given every single person who's come up on stage a chance to make our wonderful audience here be belived in amazement. Our wonderful audience at home feel jealous that they weren't here tonight. And every single second that I stand up here stalling for the fact that I need a letter just so I can, actually reveal the winner, I should tell you why this place is the absolute best. I'll keep on stalling. So, JMC Academy, I actually enjoy this place very much. I've had a wonderful time here, trying to, can we get the letter? I don't know how hard it is. I study journalism. I'm getting very weird signals from the back. All right, I'll keep on going. Fantastic. What else do you want me to possibly talk about up here? I've been only given so much prep. Hey, that mic looks pretty cool. I look damn good. Our wonderful audience, I can't see you right now because these beautiful lights hitting my eyes, so I can only see the certain people in the back. I'm trying to elongate, to stretch things out. I don't know how much stretching you could possibly want me to do. I could go for 15 minutes saying absolutely nothing. I could go for 20 minutes saying absolutely nothing. I could go for, can I get my letter? Tell a joke. I got nothing. I'm sorry. Can I please get my letter or anything like that? Or how about we hit a hold slide? Something of that sort. What are you doing? Yeah, I could just keep talking, but how much do you want from me? I don't understand what you're doing. We'll be right back. Oh, here we go. Are we ready to go? Fantastic. Okay, so within under a span of 50 seconds, maybe at best, I have the ridiculously large envelope, and with that contains our winner for the Cadence Showcase. Let's see what we got. Oh, hold on. The winner of our showcase this evening, that was selected all by the judges unanimously, Twan SS! Get up here, Twan. Where are you? Come up here. Where is he? I need him here. I need him here with me now. Twan. Yeah, here he is. Come up, Twan. Twan, how do you feel?
Oh my God, I feel so it feels so great. I was super nervous in the beginning, but I did it. Yeah, it means so much to me because it's the first time I bring my music to more people, bring my music to another country, and I can study here, follow my dream. So there's one of my big steps. So I feel thank you very much.
Fantastic. Okay, so stay right here. Judges, how did you come to this decision?
Well, it was unanimous. We all decided that Twan had given us the wow factor. But we wanted to note that we've actually asked if the prize could be adjusted slightly, because we felt like Twan delivers such an engaging visual performance as well as our auditory kind of senses. And so we felt like he would benefit more from being able to visually record something so that people can actually see what he does.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, all right. Well, I can't give you word on that, but I would absolutely love to say yes to that.
Can confirm.
I can confirm?
Can confirm.
We can
yes.
confirm?
Yes.
That's happening? Twan? It's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, Twan SS. Fantastic. Oh, so much power in my hands. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Cadence Showcase here at JMC. I want to give away a couple of thank yous here. Thank you to our wonderful crew, of course, the wonderful people who did perform for us this evening. How good were they? Amazing, fantastic. I want to give a thank you to Ariel for our wonderful holding slides, cameras, of course. And I want to give a special thank you to two wonderful people. When I say two, that should mean a pretty big deal to you, because this is a class assignment. A whole class, like 15 people should be working on this, but except we had just two. And that's Benjamin Wakeman and Alana Graff. Excellent stuff. Fantastic. Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my name is William Frederick Tremaine. And I have been the greatest MC of your entire life. To our in-house audience, have a wonderful night. And to people watching at home, since we don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you.